What if I told you, no one else is real? Not your best friend. Not the stranger you just passed on the street. Not even the voice in this video. They act real. They laugh, cry, argue, love. But what if they're just echoes? Programs running in the background of your life, convincing, consistent, but ultimately empty. It sounds crazy. Maybe even paranoid. But this idea has a name: solipsism, the idea that only your own mind can be known to exist. Everything else, a projection. A hallucination, vivid and persistent. And here's the kicker: you can't disprove it. You've never actually been inside anyone else's consciousness. You've never felt their thoughts, their fears, their joy, not directly. You just assume they feel what you feel. You project your own awareness onto them, because anything else would be too lonely to bear. But what if this entire world is just a story your mind tells itself to avoid that loneliness? Have you ever caught someone staring at you, but they look away too fast? Ever felt like someone should understand you, but never really does? Have you ever questioned whether the people in your life actually know the real you? Maybe that's not a failure of connection. Maybe that's because there's no one truly there. Now pause for a second. Let that idea settle in. You wake up every morning and enter a world that feels solid, predictable. You walk the same streets. Talk to the same people. But in the background, something whispers, what if this is all just a mirror? A mirror reflecting your fears, your hopes, your questions. A dream built from fragments of memory and desire. And maybe, just maybe, you're dreaming alone. Still with me? Let's flip the perspective. What if this reality, this illusion, if that's what it is, isn't meant to trap you, but to teach you? If everything around you is a projection of your own mind, then maybe the world is showing you exactly what you need to see. Every challenge, a test of your resilience. Every heartbreak, a lesson in letting go. Every coincidence, every synchronicity, every moment of déjà vu, a breadcrumb leading you back to yourself. Because if no one else is truly real, then the responsibility is yours. To grow. To evolve. To become the kind of being who deserves the reality they've created. Or maybe it's not that deep. Maybe you're just one of billions, insignificant in a vast, indifferent universe. But then again, wouldn't that be easier to believe? The truth is, we may never know what's real and what isn't. We may never break through the glass walls of our own perception. But we can choose how we live with the question. We can let it isolate us, make us paranoid, fearful, numb. Or, we can let it wake us up. Wake us up to the miracle of awareness. To the gift of being able to feel, even if we're the only ones who do. To the beauty of creating meaning in a world that may never offer it freely. So whether the world is real or not, whether the people around you are conscious or just code, you still have the power to create, to change, to care. Because maybe, just maybe, that's what being conscious is really for.